Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Medical Research with Mohan. I am Dr. Mohan Raj Sharma, and today's topic for discussion is rules regarding plagiarism and technique of using iThenticate to detect similarity. The learning objectives of today's video are these. First is to help you understand the concept of plagiarism and the rules of different institutes and universities regarding acceptable similarity index. The second objective is to demonstrate the steps of checking for plagiarism by yourself using the software iThenticate. Let's talk about the responsible conduct of research. Ethical compliance is considered a non-negotiable concept in research, and plagiarism is the unfortunately pandemic of the 21st century. Though the seasoned writer can be involved in plagiarism, this could potentially be unintentional, especially for the novice writer. What is plagiarism? It's plagiarism is copying of others' ideas, data, or words without proper acknowledgement, and it should be sufficient enough to mislead the ordinary reader regarding contributions of the author. The word sufficient means that if the person who reads the article is confused whether he or she read this same article in the past with a different author group. Plagiarism is divided into two types, direct and indirect plagiarism. Direct plagiarism consists of word for word copy, whereas mosaic plagiarism consists of the reuse of a mix of words, phrases, and ideas from unacknowledged source. Self-plagiarism involves the copying of one's own ideas published in the past without acknowledgement of that work. This quote by Leonardo da Vinci fits perfectly here in relation to plagiarism. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. And though the definition of plagiarism is simple, yet the complexities of deciding on the similarity, ways to avoid, and penalty for documented plagiarisms are enormous. Let's discuss the rules regarding plagiarism by different institutions. Let's first start with the University Grant Commission India rule. They have published their rules and regulation explicitly in 2018. Based on their recommendation, they have given the similarity checks exclusion for plagiarism as this, all quoted work reproduced with all necessary permission and or attribution, all references, bibliography, table of content, preface and acknowledgements, and all generic terms, laws, standard symbols, and standard equations are excluded from plagiarism checking. And also they exclude a common knowledge or coincidental terms or up to 14 consecutive words. Right? This is in contrast with our three University rule, which I'm going to describe later. And based on the severity of the plagiarism, they have graded the plagiarism as level 0 to level 3. Level 0 means less than 10% of similarities, whereas level 3 is above 60%. I leave the link of this full document in the comment section. And they have also recommended penalties for the plagiarism committed. So if you commit level 3 plagiarism, your student registration for that program will be cancelled. And the penalty for repeated plagiarism is even worse, and the punishment is one level higher than the previous level committed by the student. For the faculty also, there are different grades of punishment. For example, if the similarity is up to 40%, the faculty is asked to withdraw the manuscript, whereas if the similarity is 40 to 60%, the person will be barred from being a supervisor for 2 consecutive years. If the plagiarism is of level 3, then the person is barred from being supervisor for 3 years. So they are pretty tough on this scientific misconduct. How about the Tribhuvan University? Tribhuvan University also has issued stringent criteria on plagiarism, and this This is the recommendation from Tribhuvan University Executive Council regarding plagiarism. They have got this template, and all the masters and doctorate thesis should be checked by this before it is submitted for defense. So while you do the plagiarism check, phrases are excluded, quotes excluded, bibliography excluded, small sources less than 1% are excluded, and small batch word count less than 10 are excluded. This is in contrast with the University Grand Commission India, where they exclude anything less than 14 words. And abstract is also excluded, and methods and material is included. So this is the Tribhuvan University rule. Now this is the TU criteria for the accepted similarities. For PhD, up to 10% accepted, MPhil 15, Masters 20, small research grants 15, and all other research it should be up to 10%. And for any research manuscripts intended for publication, it should not exceed 15% or that decided by the publisher or the editors. Kathmandu University also has a rule regarding plagiarism check, and they also recommended all the masters or doctoral thesis to be checked by iThenticate before being sent for defense, though they have not actually given the degree of similarity accepted. Regarding the University Grand Commission Nepal's recommendation, they have clearly suggested that responsible conduct of research is of ultimate uh, importance, and they have given the responsibility to the individual institution or universities where the research originates. Now, regarding the plagiarism checker, there are many plagiarism checker, but the most widely used by all the academia and university is iThenticate, which we are going to describe. Now, let's go to the demonstration part. Let's search this. And you get a lot of this free version of the multiple plagiarism checkers, but they are not that good because I have used that in the past, and it says your manuscript is 100% plagiarism free, but when you check with another software, there are a lot of similarities. So the most widely accepted one is iThenticate, which I'm going to demonstrate here. So this is the landing page of the iThenticate. Now you go to the this iThenticate is very robust plagiarism checker. They have got wide collaboration with multiple publishers and journals, and they have compare works to more than 47 billion current and archived web pages and premium content. So they have a really big database against which they check the similarity. That's why it has become very popular. So let's go to the login page. You have to put your credentials, then you enter into the dashboard of iThentic. Now let's do a demo, which is not very difficult. Now we click on upload a file and we go to, okay, I'll put my name here, Sarma, and then document file just for the practice, brain AVM. And we choose a file. So I go here and click the brain AVM file, and then I click upload. You can do cut and paste also, but I find this way much easier. Now we have this saving. Processing. This is 92% is just too much, but I know this is already a published paper. So let's click there and find out the similarities. This is a published paper, so everything is plagiarized, so to speak. Now let's go back to the another one. Let's upload another file. In this situation, I'll put my name here, this here, and let's check the new length of stay. This article is yet not published, so okay, length of stay. So now we upload this file. This shows 16% similarity, and based on TU's recommendation, it should not exceed 15%. So let's see the similarity where we have problem. See, this is the title, and this study aims to evaluate the correlation between. This is also been seems like plagiarized, and this also, see the source. If we click 9 is this, so this has been copied from here according to this software. And conclusion also, there was no statistically significant correlation. This also, it has detected that this sentence, this part of the, these words have been copied from here. So this is how it has detected. And the most important part is this, one has to realize is certain words are there which are inevitable, but this software regards them as plagiarized. This is the reason why many organizations say that up to 10% is acceptable. For the institutional review committee, there is no other way you can write institutional review committee. So is Clavin Dindo classification. So some words are inevitable. But another example is SPSS. There is no other way you write SPSS. So this is the reason 10% acceptable. Now there is another. Now let's follow our university rule and put some filter. So this is where you go and put filter in your lesson. So exclude quote, we will exclude quote, and exclude bibliography, we'll do that. Exclude sources that are less than, based on TU rule is 1%, and exclude matches that are less than 10 words. Remember, our TU rule is less than 10 words. And exclude section abstract. Our TU recommendation says that you exclude the abstract, and methods and materials should be included, so we do not take. Now let's apply the changes, and where do we stand? When we apply the criteria for similarity checking based on TU rule, we got 0% similarity in this article. See, we have excluded abstract, and now none of this shows. The article is totally clean. Now this is ready to be submitted anywhere. It is so important for you to be able to check your article for plagiarism, and be confident that your similarity index is less than 10%. And after you do the iThenticate and you are satisfied with the similarity check, you want to have some report. You can either download the report or you can print this. So just download it, I think it, and the report comes like this. Document viewer, similarity index is 0%, title of the article, length of stay, the person who performed the I think check is this, and when was this done this, and the sources, because it has a 0% similarity index, it doesn't show the source. If it had 10% or 15%, it would have shown the sources from which the contents have been plagiarized, and this is the content. What happens if your plagiarism checker reveals your similarity to be more than 15%? Then you have to go to your manuscript, either delete that sentence which does not change the meaning, or you have to totally paraphrase that sentence. And this is how you decrease your similarity index to less than the desired value. I hope the information presented in this video is of help to you in your academic work. I hope to see you next time with similar interesting videos. Bye.